I'm Shamita from Videos for Change. So, you've got a compelling story to tell, but you don't have a gazillion-dollar budget or your own studio? Well, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to show you how to create maximum impact with minimum resources. Your audience will totally forgive you if you don't have an A-list cast or a fancy set, but there are certain things they'll be less likely to forgive, and challenges you'll need to overcome. It's all about mastering the basics. Let's take a look at them. One of the main challenges people face is that they don't have an expensive camera. No camera? No problem. Smartphones and iPads for the rescue. Smartphones and iPads have cameras that are advanced enough to capture really high resolution footage. But here's a couple of super important things to remember. Firstly, flip it. Film horizontally. Almost all social media and video platforms use widescreen display, so work with it. Plus, it'll make your videos look way better when shown on TV or a computer. Number 2, stop the shakes. Stabilizing is so important. If you have access to a tripod, great. And if you don't, get creative with what you have around you. This goes for any camera you're using, but don't just leave the camera and the tripod in one spot. Mix up the angles, keep it interesting. If you're doing handheld shots, you can use your body to stabilize. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Hold your device sideways with both hands. Tuck your elbows into your sides, and you can even use your waist to pivot to create a smooth panning shot. Number 3, and this is probably the most important tip of all, get great sound. Sound can make or break your video. If your audio is bad, doesn't matter how impressive your story is, it'll come across as amateur and your audience is gonna lose interest quick smart. So it's crucial that you keep your audio sharp. See what I mean? Keep your sound crisp and clear. Choose your location wisely. If you can, control distractions. And make sure you've tested the acoustics beforehand. Keep your camera as close to your subject as possible. You could even use an extra phone to capture audio at close range to maximize quality. Clapperboards are a great tool to help sync movement and sound. If you're filming inside, really think about the space. For example, empty rooms can create echoes, whereas furnishings will help absorb the sound. If you're filming outside, wind protection is vital. Using something even as simple as a piece of cardboard can really make a big difference. Do a sound check with headphones. If your audio isn't spot on, then hey, don't waste time shooting. And last but not least, it's time to think about lighting. Lighting! Lighting is much more than brightness and darkness. It also helps enhance your story. It sets the mood and guides the audience's feelings. So here are some tips to help maximize your impact. Set the tone of your video by using light creatively. Use low light and dark shadows to create a sense of gloom, or make a character appear more sinister. Or use bright, colourful lighting to create a sense of drama and an uplifting feeling. If you're not trying to be dramatic, make the most out of natural lighting. Avoid harsh shadows and unflattering reflections by using the sun to light your subject. Carefully choose the time of day that you're filming to maximize the tone that you're after. When you're inside, manipulate window lighting. This could be as simple as opening or closing a blind, or using a white surface to reflect the light and get the effect you want. Use what we call practicals. These are lights that are visible within the shot. They help amplify the mood and illuminate your subject. For example, lamps and overheads. Okay, so let's recap how we can get maximum impact with minimum resources. 1, no camera, no problem. 2, stop the shakes. 3, get great sound. And 4, light like a pro. But most of all, be resourceful. Get creative with what you've got available. That's a wrap. Check out our other clips and hit the links to see how you can maximize the impact of your video and change the world for the better.